The Osu Presby Senior High School, all was set, safety protocols in place for the big day. By 9:45 a.m., the ceramics practical paper was already underway. With safety as a priority, the candidates' nose masks and sanitizers provided by the school from the government were in good shape. The 88 students were spaced appropriately and in different classrooms to maintain the social distancing protocol. Mr. Moses Abochi is the Assistant Headmaster Academics for the school.
We have personnel who insist that all students comply with the safety protocol. We also pasted notices, several notices all around the compound.
An external examiner from the West African Examination Council, WASSCE, Mr. Maulo Magbeve, was satisfied with proceedings so far at the school. Next was St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School. Here, 46 students sat for the sculpture practical exam. Here too, social distancing was a priority. The headmaster of the school, Mr. Paul Lamuesi, said all is set.
It is not different from the previous years. We have briefed them a little, and when they come from the WASSCE briefing today, we would find out if they have added some other issues, then we tell them.
At Laboni Senior High School, 43 students sat for the leatherwork paper, while 45 sat for the jewelry practical. The assistant headmistress, domestic, who did not want to be filmed, said students go through all the protocols before admitted into the hall for their paper. It was the same at the La Presby Senior High School at La. The assistant headmaster administration, Reverend Samuel Lampofo, who spoke to us off camera, said the students are psyched up for the exam in these difficult times of the coronavirus. The school, which has a penchant for visual arts, has 44 students sitting for leatherwork, 39 for sculpture, and 83 students sitting for practicals in picture making. Miriam Adoma Kobwating, GBC News, Accra.
Here is another report from other parts of the capital on the ongoing WASSCE examination.
443 students are writing their final exams at Kanechin Senior High Technical School, Kateko. Out of the number, 52 students are currently taking their practical exams. The headmistress of the school, Ms. Pearl Bruce, who spoke off camera, was worried about the absence of a school nurse. She appealed for the matter to be taken up urgently by the authorities. Prior to opening, one of the directives was for all schools to have a working isolation area. 777 students of the Accra Wesley Girls High School are on campus. 487 of them are final year students. At the time of our visit, about 54 of them were writing their practical exam. The headmistress of the school, Madame Lethia Bray, said government has provided them with all the necessary PPE to stay safe.
Every morning, the students go through the protocols. Their temperatures are taken. They wash their hands and also sanitize their hands before they go to class. And before WASSCE, that is today, we group them into different groups, that is 25 in a group, to go through their academic work. And we were able to prepare them for the exams.
Our team was not allowed entry into Accra Academy Senior High School. Examination was in session at Odogono Senior High School at Awoshi. An official of WASSCE, Mr. Dafosi Chope, who spoke off camera, said about 208 visual arts students are taking the practical exam. The school has 813 final year students writing this year's WASSCE. Students at the Wesley Grammar Senior High School had finished their first session when GBC News got to their school. The assistant headmaster, Mr. Emmanuel Jesidankwa, said all 567 final year students have received their safety equipment from government.
55 visual arts students of Chemu Senior High School and 89 from the Tema Senior High School are taking part in the West Africa Senior School Certificate Examination.
625 candidates are writing this year's West Africa Senior High School Certificate Examination at Tema SHS. Out of the number, 89 visual arts students have started their practical examination. 60 of the visual arts students took the graphic design paper, while 29 students took the picture-making practical exam. The headmaster, Mr. Emmanuel Beidu, said the school has, in the past weeks, engaged the services of a psychologist and chief examiners from the West Africa Examination Council to prepare the students for the examination. All students of the school presented PPEs to the school. And at the Chineamanfo Senior High and Technical School in the Bono region, 582 candidates made up of 396 males and 186 females are taking the exam. At the Sunyani Senior High School, 67 out of the 68 candidates are taking the visual arts practical examination. In all, 869 candidates from the school are writing the 2020 WASSCE.